What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Surfle, back again with another video, and I am here today with my NXT June 1st 2016 review. I haven't posted a video in a couple of days. Reasons, I'm just being fucking lazy. So I want to do this NXT review to, get ready for the next takeover event that's next week, called NXT TakeOver The End. I'm very excited for that show. It should be fucking lit. And I didn't do a review for Raw this week because honestly, Raw wasn't even worth shitting on. The only thing that I actually cared about from Raw this week was the AJ Styles John Cena segment, where they were kind of talking with each other about a potential match at Money in the Bank, and then Gallows and Anderson come in and they try to start some shit, and then AJ hits Cena, turns heel, and has formed the club for reals. So yeah, I thought that was really fucking awesome. And of course, typical IWC, anytime John Cena even goes near another superstar, oh, he's buried, career done, it's over. Bye. I don't get this whole attitude from some members of the IWC. They think the second someone meets eyes with Cena, not buried, career's done, he's fucking dead. Like, seriously, look at Kevin Owens. I mean, yeah, he did lose the feud altogether to John Cena, but he won his very first match on the main roster against him. He's now a two-time Intercontinental Champion, and, he's gone on to become one of the biggest guys in the company right now. He's definitely in that upper mid-card position. So I wouldn't say that's a burial. And then look at Rusev, there was a down period in 2015, but now he's the United States Champion, he's back with Rusev, and he's gotten his shit together. So I wouldn't say that an automatic match with John Cena means you're buried and your career's dead. But it's a nice learning experience for up-and-coming wrestlers to kind of face John Cena, even if they don't win the feud altogether. But anyway, that was just my thoughts on that segment on Raw. We're here to talk about NXT and to get ready for the end. And let's get right into the show. First off, we had a Revival promo, and they're talking about their TakeOver rematch against American Alpha for the NXT Tag Team titles, and they do their typical heelish stuff, like, there's no way they can beat us, we're going to kick their ass, and all that kind of stuff. But then Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, who have officially signed contracts with WWE, they're like full-time, they're not wrestling any other promotions anymore, they're just full with WWE. And so Revival pretty much make fun of them and say, oh, you're not worth our time, you're just a bunch of bingo hall guys. And then Ciampa or Gargano bring up Gable and Jordan's win in Dallas, and they say, oh, you won't be able to beat them the same way you won't beat us tonight. And they kind of like Dash and Dawson, pretty much say, oh, whatever. And then Ciampa and Gargano taught them a bit more. They've taken too much. They go back into the ring. Ciampa and Gargano, they hit a drop kick on them. And we have our main event for tonight. Then we have Shinsuke Nakamura talking with Kathy Kelly, who's gorgeous. And he's pretty much talking about his upcoming match with Austin Aries. And Shinsuke pretty much talks about Aries and how he will bow down to the King of Strong Style. So he doesn't really go all balls to the wall with his promos, which is fine, but with the few words that he says, it's still very entertaining what comes out of his mouth, and he's still one of the most charismatic wrestlers out there. So yeah, really awesome just to see Nakamura anyway. So then we get Buddy Murphy, who for some reason now is no longer with Alexa Bliss or Wesley Blake. He's just a singles competitor now, taking on Ty Dillinger, the Perfect 10. This was an okay match. Buddy Murphy's a decent wrestler, but Ty Dillinger picks up the win here with his over as fuck gimmick. And I believe Ty Dillinger is wrestling Andre Cien Almas, who we got a promo from later on in the show. I don't know if that's correct, but I could always double check and see. So then we get to Corey Graves talking to Samoa Joe and Finn Balor. They're they're not backstage, but it was taped probably earlier in the day in like a set or something. And they're pretty much talking about how they're going to beat each other at NXT TakeOver. Joe thinks he still portrayed that Finn, didn't give him a title shot after the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic because he thought, I helped you win that tournament, you should have given me a shot. And then Balor claims that Joe stabbed him into the back and pretty much saying, you're so self-entitled, you think you automatically want an NXT title shot and all that, and pretty much talking about, the whole feud, and it gets really intense and really personal, and then right at the end, they get right in their face, and they both walk off. This was an incredible promo. This is how you hype the fuck out of your main event. Boy, that steel cage match for the NXT title is going to be incredible. I hope it's just really brutal, and even if they don't have any blood, I think it's going to kick a lot of ass. I want to see those two guys just go at it. Who do I think would win this match? I say Samoa Joe's retaining, in my opinion, and I believe that Finn Balor will make his way onto the main roster and join the club. That's what I'm thinking, and a lot of people are thinking, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. So then we get Austin Aries, the greatest man who ever lived, well, according to him anyway, took on the Drifter, Eli Sampson. What's going on with Eli Sampson? He seems to be losing a lot. He lost to Finn Balor a couple of episodes ago. Now he's losing to Austin Aries again. Pretty good match. Austin Aries is so fucking talented. He hits his submission, the last chancery, which is he flips over and like a bridging position and holds the guy's neck on the opposite side. It's a really cool move. And then afterwards, Aries gets the mic and says he's going to make sure the spotlight shines on him after he beats Nakamura at NXT TakeOver at the end. Who do I think will win? I believe Shinsuke Nakamura is going to win. I feel like they should really build him up a lot, and because Nakamura, that guy, he should be NXT champion. He should be built up as shit at the moment. So yeah, I say Nakamura gets the win in that match. So then we get to the Revival taking on Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Pretty damn good tag team match. However, I believe one of them got a small package to get the win in a very surprising way because, these guys just beat former NXT Tag Team Champions, so that's pretty cool, And then afterwards, Dash and Dawson, they weren't happy about it, so they beat the crap out of them, and then Gable and Jordan came in for the save, and have a bit of a brawl, and they just set each other down, and yeah. So, I feel like it's going to be an awesome tag team match. I think the Revival are a great Smash Mouth tag team. I really, really like them, and Gable and Jordan are just an incredible, technical team. I believe American Alpha will retain the championship. I don't know why they need to, give it up or whatever, but I should see some solid tag team wrestling in that match. Then we get to the final segment of the night, and it is between Asuka and Nia Jax. This is their contract signing for the NXT Women's Championship match they're having at NXT TakeOver the end, and pretty much Nia talks about that she broke Bayley and she will beat the champ because Asuka's never faced anyone like her. But then I was thinking, yeah, you say you broke Bayley, but Asuka beat Bayley. So, yeah, just saying, Nia. And, of course, Asuka, she doesn't say much. She actually said to Nia, you talk too much, and something about kicking her ass in the match. But then Asuka, right afterwards, they stare down. Asuka just kicks the shit out of Nia Jax, but Jax like, nah, mate. She catches the kick and then power bombs her, and then she stands over her, and that's how we end the show. So, yeah, I think that's going to be awesome, Two really devastating divas. You got Asuka with that strong style, and a big monster like Nia Jax, those two girls, I think they can have like a killer match, just really brutal stuff, which I'd like to see. I believe Asuka will retain the title. Otherwise, if Nia Jax wins, I think that could be a good surprise, and that can build up, because we need a big, dominant heel in the women's division NXT. We need to build up more women, because at the moment, we only have Asuka and Bayley as like the really, really popular NXT women. So maybe build up a couple more, maybe like Nia Jax, give Alexa Bliss a chance, you know. There's plenty of women out there that can definitely show what they got. But yeah, that's going to be it for this review. I hope you have enjoyed. Of course, great episode of NXT as always. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what you thought of this episode of NXT, and are you excited for NXT TakeOver The End? And if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram is at JackermanLaw31 if you want to check me out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out in 3, 2, 1.